Hi, thank you for listening to our closing argument that will firmly support the claim that FlashTrade breached their contract with ePenny, making them liable for the losses ePenny incurred. In this closing argument, our team will review the timeline of events, assess the impact to ePenny, identify key facts to this case, review two considerations, and recognize how the law supports ePenny's claims. The following chain of events will firmly support the evidence that FlashTrade breached their contract with ePenny through breaching the New York Uniform Commercial Code statute for implied warranty. ePenny relied on the skill and judgment of FlashTrade to ensure their product was suitable for their needs. FlashTrade's service was not fit for the purpose for which it was sold through their contract with ePenny. The chain of events that led to the breach of contract allowing ePenny to incur substantial losses starts with acknowledging the terms of the contract between ePenny and FlashTrade. The contract terms maintained that ePenny would receive outsourced trading services that met the strict transaction timeframe requirements measured down to the millisecond. This ensured ePenny could provide their customers with satisfactory trading services. FlashTrade marketed a newer version of their software, version 2.0, with ePenny. They offered this service as a free, voluntary product aimed to meet ePenny's requirements. The software was implemented under the conditions of the current contract. Version 2.0 failed, causing significant impact to ePenny's business transactions. Through FlashTrade's version 2.0 failure, ePenny suffered devastating effects. The failure allowed incorrect transactions to be processed due to errors in timing. Inaccurate data facilitated by FlashTrade's version 2.0 failure allowed ePenny customers to make decisions based on inaccurate data. This led to stakeholder financial losses in excess of $15 million. In addition to the financial losses, ePenny has suffered reputation damage and loss of clientele. Let's give Sean the floor and assess the key facts to this case.
Important facts to note in this case include recognizing that the contract acknowledged ePenny's transaction speed requirement. This is essential to supporting ePenny's business transactions. In addition, FlashTrade marketed version 2.0 to be capable of meeting the contract requirement even though it was a voluntary commitment. FlashTrade also offered a downgrade back to the previous version. However, this offer did not mitigate the damages already incurred by ePenny, as FlashTrade allowed ePenny to commence with their operations for more than 24 hours before even being alerted to the error. After hearing the timeline and the facts, we must consider whether FlashTrade adequately tested version 2.0 before pushing it out to market. Did they place the risk on their stakeholders due to hastily implementing 2.0? FlashTrade was motivated to implement this version with an estimated profit margin of $130 million. Another consideration includes addressing whether FlashTrade considered ePenny's strict speed requirements before marketing this version to them. Did they ensure version 2.0 was tested thoroughly enough to meet their contract requirement? Now that you have a full grasp of the facts, timeline, and consideration, let's give Lee the floor and see how the law supports ePenny based on the contractual obligations defined by the law.
The following cases bring relevance to the laws that support ePenny's claim that FlashTrade breached their contract. Greenman v. Yuba Power Products provides reference to breach of contract. By citing this case law, a manufacturer is liable when they implement a service or good knowing it will be used without satisfactory inspection that can lead to consumer damages. FlashTrade's release of 2.0 could apply here. We need to consider whether FlashTrade appropriately tested version 2.0 in alpha and beta testing to ensure that risk to their contracted stakeholders was mitigated. This supports the claim that FlashTrade breached their contract with ePenny. In Hennison versus Bloomfield Motors, the case law supports the supplied warranty claim. In this case, FlashTrade was aware of ePenny's requirements through the contract in version 2.0. Should have provided reasonable suitability for the contract's purpose. In this case, that would include meeting transaction speed requirements. Version 2.0 did not provide reasonable suitability for the contract's purpose. This also supports the claim that FlashTrade breached their contract with ePenny. The NY Uniform Commercial Code implied warranty also supports the argument that version 2.0 should be fit for ordinary use for which it was sold, which implies that it was sold to meet the contractual needs to support ePenny's transactions. Again, version 2.0 was not fit for ordinary use under the contract requirements between FlashTrade and ePenny. Lastly, the NY Uniform Commercial Code implied warranty fitness for a particular purpose supports ePenny's need to rely on FlashTrade's judgment and skill in supplying the contracted good. ePenny did that, and FlashTrade failed at providing an effective product that met the contract's requirements. This statute also firmly supports ePenny's claim that FlashTrade breached their contract. That being said, we must conclude through case law and NY statutes that FlashTrade breached their contract with ePenny, thus making them liable for the losses ePenny incurred. Now let's give the floor to Megan and take a look at how the team dynamic supported this course's team deliverables.
Team 2 utilized 4 working members. Members met weekly to discuss upcoming deliverables. The team leader ensured deadlines were met and team members remained focused on essential tasks. The strengths in our team include thorough, consistent, and open communication, regular use of tools to facilitate communication, and team member flexibility. This can be seen through the use of Discord to communicate well. Deadlines were met timely by all team members, rapport remained open, constructive, and effective. Team members were also flexible with scheduling and edits. Some weaknesses within our team include absences at team meetings. All members were not always present for live conversations, requiring rework by team leader and lack of full collaboration at times. Technical issues presented challenges in our virtual team. Voice client issues and microphone failures prolonged meetings while team members worked to fix technical glitches. Our team enjoyed the 4 stages of team development that included forming, storming, norming, and performing. We learned each other's roles, we learned about each other's abilities, strengths, and weaknesses. We began to work together and help each other in struggling areas, and we created content to meet our deliverables well. Through the team project, each member found value in the deliverables. The project allowed for critical analysis of a scenario, capturing essential facts. It promoted critical thinking in assessing how case law and statutes could support the plaintiff in seeking damages. It promoted case law and statute research. It promoted creative thinking in applying course principles. And lastly, it promoted group achievement through meeting detailed guidelines and strict deadlines. Overall, this group experience demonstrated respect for each of its members while also motivating each other to provide their best effort.